All right, I'm back on the clay. The procedure I went through last week went well. I have an operation I'm going to have though, but it won't happen for a year because my heart's got to get strong enough to withstand being under anesthesiology. So, good news all around. All right, I got to take the hat off to continue working on the coat. And I'm going to work on that hat, but not right now. I'm going to take a little detail away because, quite honestly, a lot of this is not going to be showing. So I can't see any reason to have detail that's got to be caught by the mold maker when the mount man's going to actually be facing the horse, and a lot of this is going to be pretty much wiped out. I'm going to get the coat done, and then I'll take his head off, his shoulders, and work on his face. I need to work on that very much. First I've got to get these arms to a point where they'll look like arms. Let's see, he's putting his hand up there. The coat. If you see a big black dark spot on my arm, it's because I'm on blood thinners. And if I bang my arm, which I did last week, it's going to bruise easily. So, it's one of the joys of taking blood thinners. I have to take them so that the platelets in my artery that is now got a stent in it won't build up. And if it builds up, it just gives me another heart attack. And I don't want to have to go through that again. That doesn't look too bad. So far. I'm putting his knuckles on. I know it's hard to see exactly what I'm doing, but I'm not going to put veins in his hands. It's too small to waste much time doing that. But I am going to put tendons. Hopefully this will work out. There's a little fold of skin where the finger and the hand come together here. Actually, I think I'll be able to work on his face, right on his shoulders. Well, that's good, right there. Excellent. Make the end of the palm of the hand right there. I may have to raise the arms up a little bit and bring them down to the blanket to make it work. I think it'll work out just fine. I gotta work on his thumb. I'm wishing I had the camera work that they had on the Super Bowl last night. You'd see this really good. Of course, it's not quite as exciting as the Super Bowl. Hands are fun to make. It just takes a long time to get it to where you like it. My distant uncle, who is a sculptor and probably one of the best in the country, who basically guided me through the beginnings of my sculpting career, showing me how to do things to make things look a little more interesting. Which, by the way, I've passed on to people who purchase my instructional videos, which I have available online. They're streaming off of Vimeo or whatever it's called. Never have gotten that name correct, but anyway, I offer them, and I offer a lot of information about sculpting, how to make the complex look uncomplex as far as sculpting it goes. It's taken me over 50 years of sculpting to get to that point. I was sculpting at the casino in Tahoe, South State Line, Nevada. South Lake Tahoe, years ago. It had to be back in the 80s or 90s, I mean. And at the old Sierra Galleries there. And I was sculpting out in the lobby, and a rather well-known Mexican from south of the border sculptor came by and saw me working on a hand, and he asked for a piece of clay, and I said, sure. And he made me a hand of Christ with the nail in it. He gave it to me. It was a beautiful little sculpture. I wish I still had it, but I don't. It got, over the years of moving, lost, which is sad. That hand wants to move. Anyway, he didn't speak English, but he spoke well with his work of art. Artists don't have to speak the language to get across their point. Okay, now I gotta get underneath the hand here and smooth it out. I'm happy the way this is turning out. So if any of you are interested in gleaning a little bit from my years of experience at sculpting, I'll have a link in the video description that will take you to a review of my 9 available videos on sculpting. And if you perchance purchase all 9, I add 3 more to the mix that are unpublished, that are very good. So in total, you get 12 videos on sculpting different, of course they're dealing with Western subject matter, but what I do on these can be applied to any subject that you desire to sculpt. I got it on animals, on making armatures for animals and people. I've got a full video on creating a horse from scratch, and then also one on creating a horse and rider. You've got to proportion your people to ride the horse. You got to know how to do that. Well, that's my promotion. I'd appreciate it if you would take a look at them. All right, that's going to have to do it for now, and I'll work on the arms and the hands a little bit more tomorrow. This will all work out. I just got to get everything positioned just right and detail on that hand right there. I'm thinking about a title for this. I'm thinking of calling it Family. I don't know. That may not work. All right, everybody, have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Good night. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. It really would help me. Also, check out the link below this video. It will take you to a review of my 9 instructional videos that could be very helpful to you if you're thinking of sculpting. Good night, everybody.